Good morning and welcome to the Peace Pole dedication by the Rotary Club of Bourne-Sandwich to the town of Bourne to promote global harmony and peace. We would like to begin the program inviting Melissa Ferretti, Chairwoman, Golden Dragonfly, Herring Pond Wampanoag Tribe, and Vice Chair Select Board to offer the Wampanoag prayer. So please welcome her.
So I'm honored to be here to offer this Wampanoag prayer to all of you at this Peace Pole event. I'd like to extend my heartfelt thanks. And for those who've heard me do this already once, forgive me, but my heartfelt thanks to the Rotary Club, the town of Bourne, and of course, Beth Griffin for her unwavering efforts in promoting diversity, inclusion, and respect for the historic importance of Wampanoag Nation. I started earlier and I talked about, when we do these events, we generally start in a circle. Our medicine man has always told us so eloquently that we stand in a circle because the circle has no beginning and no end. So we're all equal when we're in the circle. So I'm going to try not to murder this word, right? Because this is new to me, and it's let peace prevail. So, let peace prevail. That's my attempt at that word. So first I'm going to begin with the Wampanoag prayer for every time. So here we go. Manat ka nikwanahachik. Creator and ancestors, Katapatanamu wachi wami tiakwasanish. I thank you for all things. Katapatanamu wachi kisak. I thank you for the sky. Katapatanamu wachi anakwasak. I thank you for the stars. Katapatanamu wachi aki. I thank you for the land. Katapatanamu wachi sipuash. I thank you for the rivers. Katapatanamu wachi katahanash. I thank you for the ocean. Katapatanamu wachi awasak. I thank you for all creatures. Katapatanamu wachi wami natonkwasak. I thank you for all my relations. Ananama nian, nanamat wipi winikak. Help us to see what is good. Ananama sinat wipi sompwak. Help us to do what is right. So, we know this peace pole stands as a symbol of our collective commitment to these values, reminding us that through understanding, respect, and unity, we can create a better world for the future generations, for all our generations. Today we gather, over there, sorry, it was behind me at the other event, sorry. Today we gather around this peace pole and we are reminded of the enduring significance of peace in our culture. Early this morning, I sat at 4 a.m. writing this introduction, trying to keep it brief, of course. I thought about saying this to you 4 times this morning. We have 4 separate events. Being superstitious as I am, as this native people we are, I thought I'd check in, about the symbolism of the number 4. And it symbolizes the 4 directions, the 4 direction circle, and what we call our medicine wheel, because it's in that circle. A circle, it represents the cycle of life. 4 directions, east, south, west, north. 4 seasons, spring, summer, fall, and winter. 4 stages of life, birth, youth, adulthood, death. 4 areas of human harmony, mind, body, spirit, culture. 4 elements of nature, earth, wind, fire, water. 4 heavenly beings, the sun, the moon, the stars, and the earth. So for Indigenous people, and I say this probably every time I do a speech, a bedrock principle of Indigenous societies is to have good relationships with our neighbors. Peace is not the absence or just the absence of conflict, but it's a profound connection to the land, to one another, and to all living things. It's about living in harmony and balance, respecting the natural world, and honoring the teachings of all our ancestors, native and non-native, all cultures. So thank you for being here and your support, and I will leave the stage and pass it on.
Thank you, Melissa, for offering the prayer today. On behalf of the Rotary Club of Bourne-Sandwich, I would like to thank everyone who is here today. This is a monumental moment in the town of Bourne, as the Rotary Club donates 3 peace poles in the town of Bourne to promote the message, "May peace prevail on earth." As one of more than 46,000 Rotary clubs worldwide, we are proud to join in the Peace Pole project. This initiative spans 180 countries, and there are over 250,000 peace poles placed as symbols of peace. We are contributing to this effort by installing peace poles in our town. The peace poles donated to the town of Bourne-Sandwich are then dedicated today are monuments that display the message, "May peace prevail on earth," in English, Spanish, Portuguese, Wampanoag, and Braille. I think it is imperative that we first take a moment to thank our veterans, military men and women who have served and continue to serve to give us the privilege of being here in our peaceful community. We are very grateful and thankful for their service. This project could not have been possible without amazing, supporting, assisting, guiding, and lending a helping hand. I would be remiss not to publicly thank Marlene McComb for her ongoing support, her DPW staff, Matt Sawicki, Josh Howard, and Adam Prunier, to construct and design this beautiful placement of the pole. I would like to introduce our first speaker for a few brief remarks. And we're so honored to have Congressman Keating here today. Please, welcome.
Thank you, Beth, and thank you, Rotarians, and everyone that's here. As we gather together in Bourne, we're looking at the dedication here, an important site. It's a very thoughtful site. It's a place where the library brings people together to exchange ideas, cultural ideas, history, community interest. And this is a place where lessons are learned. And the dedication of the Peace Pole today is an appropriate place for that, as was earlier today on the Canal Park in Buzzards Bay, where people come together and families come together to recreate and celebrate the good day and their own community together in a family and generational way. In a little while, we'll be at a school in Bourne where young people are educated, where ideas to bring us forward to a better world emanate from, and what better spirit to emanate today in particular than the issue of peace. So the international Rotaries are all doing this, 118 countries all at the same time. So peace is an international issue. I recognize that from my own work on the Armed Services Committee, where deterrence is a way to bring peace, most notably, I guess, today in Ukraine, where there's been over 120,000 war crimes committed, where we're in an effort to try and bring an end to that through deterrence. And also being on the Foreign Affairs Committee, recognizing that the real way to deal with peace is through understanding and dialogue. and certainly our diplomatic efforts are so important. Jim Mattis, who was the Secretary of Defense recently, testified to Congress and said, if you don't invest in dialogue and understanding and people coming together by investing in our State Department and in our foreign affairs dialogue, then you'll just have to give me more money for ammunition. He understood, even as a general, the way peace goes forward in our world. It goes through understanding, discussions, talk, diplomacy, and not through bullets. Our work today, most notably as a country, is to seek a ceasefire in the Middle East and to gather countries together to try and stop a ceasefire there and move that to a dialogue for peace as well. It was John Adams, too, that said that peace is not the absence of war, it's the establishment of justice. And as a former district attorney, I fully understand that as well. The peaceful resolution to individual conflicts, a place where we can take the threat of violence and remove that from the district as well. And as I look at the placement there, where people will be coming and going in and out of the library and the community for so many events, I'm reminded finally of the words of Mother Teresa, who said, "Peace begins with a smile." So as I hope, as people see the peace pole there, as people say, with curiosity come up to it and ask questions, they're greeted by another neighbor or a family member, and realizing that peace can start as simply as a smile and a greeting of friendship. So it's a great day to celebrate Rotary's initiative, but it's an important day too to celebrate that sense of community here in Bourne. So congratulations on your efforts, and we look forward to that. Thank you.
Steve, would you like to speak? Okay, perfect. We also have Steve Exaros here, who's a representative, who is going to also offer some brief remarks. Please, Steve.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Everyone, thank you. You can't beat what you both said. All three of you, actually. I wish we had more peace. Freedom doesn't come free. We're able to stand in this beautiful location because, as you mentioned, for us as Americans, we fought all over the world. And I wish we didn't have to. So I appreciate your words. And maybe someday, like you said, Congressman, we can start with a smile and try to talk things out. Because as General Mattis talked about, that's Mad Dog Mattis. That's a Marine general. He has seen the worst of the worst. And my family has paid that price. I lost a 21-year-old son in Afghanistan. So we're a Gold Star family. And if I could turn back the clock, I wish Nick was here with us and that we didn't have war. So all of you that are military families, that are veterans, George as a Marine and others, I thank you for your service. The police officers and the firefighters like Chief Miller and others, they do it every day too. So my words are just from the heart. I'm proud to be your state representative. I also would echo Dave Vieira is also your state representative in the town of Bourne. It's a fantastic town. And the Rotary are special people with big hearts. And I think that's what binds us together. Big hearts, servant mind, do good things, live worthy of the price of freedom, and strive for peace. Thank you.
We'd also like to have the chairperson of the Board of Selectmen, who has been instrumental in the dedication of the Peace Pole. Please welcome Jane Mastrangello.
Good morning, everyone. This is a really great day for Bourne. I want to thank the Rotary Club for making the donation of peace poles to the town of Bourne so that the town and the people of the town can be part of the Peace Pole project and do act as a community for peace. And it's really important that we all do that. And the initiative of the Rotary Club to approach us and ask us to accept a donation is really important, and the town gratefully accepts these poles. I also want to thank the Wampanoag tribe for giving us permission to use their language on our peace pole, because it is an important part of our history, and we have to remember that as we go forward in our search for peace. So thank you all.
Beautiful.
So the next person that we'd like to invite up is, one of the things I can't stress enough is the collaboration that we've received in this town. And again, the Jonathan Bourne Public Library, again, welcomed this peace pole. So what I'd like to do is invite Kathy Fox Alfano, chairperson of the Jonathan Bourne Library, to come up and say a few words.
Thank you, everybody. Wow, there's a lot of people here. That's great. Wow. Thank you to the Rotary Club. Yes. And bringing peace to our towns is, you think, well, we're not in war, right? We don't have to worry about that. We're not being bombed or whatever, as Congressman Keating has talked about. However, we do have peace. But peace begins at home. Peace begins with how you deal with your neighbors, how you don't objectify them because of their beliefs, how you don't call them names, how you don't make fun of them. That is the start of peace, right in your own home, right in our own neighborhood. When I look at that peace pole, I hope that when the children come here to go to the children's library, they'll put their hand on that pole and think of all the children around the world, some of whom don't have this kind of peace here, and think, what can they do as they grow to promote peace across the globe? As I also agree with what Melissa said, that we need to have peace with our earth, our Mother Earth, because right now we are not at peace with our earth. We need to promote every kind of way to bring balance and change. I hate to say it, but we need change in order to bring our earthly balance back in, because we don't have a plan B here, folks. We must have peace with our earth, not just peace on our earth. Thank you.
I would like to invite Aria Finn, the library director, up to say a few words and share her thoughts.
Thank you, everyone. Since I'm batting cleanup here, I kind of will touch upon some of the same themes that everyone else has. Being the library, we're based on facts. So I'm going to tell you a little bit, when did the peace pole start? 1955, after Nagasaki and Hiroshima were bombed. Goei Sensei felt that the world needed to look at what had happened. What could we do differently? How could we prevent this again? And his quote was, "World peace comes about when each individual lives in a peaceful setting. Likewise, when each individual lives in a peaceful setting, it means that world peace has been realized." So our peace pole here in our beautiful garden is a serene place. We have ideas and thoughts of all types here. We don't censor, we just want you to come and explore with our materials here. The prevailing message of "May peace prevail on earth" is a really unifying theme. And following up on what Congressman Keating said, and I also love international things, I did a little research on where are some of these peace poles, and you'd be very, very surprised. Pakistan, the Vatican, the Dalai Lama presented one. The Pentagon, the Joint Chiefs are pictured with one. Armenia and Georgia, very prominent in our news today. Vladivostok, Russia. Israel and Jordan, very, very timely. And what I find fascinating about that particular peace pole is it's in English, Hebrew, and Arabic. Peace. And finally, Ben & Jerry's has a peace pole, and so does the Bourne Library. Thank you very much.
So, the mission of Rotary is to provide service to others, promote integrity, and improve world's understanding, goodwill, and peace through its fellowship of business and community leaders. Our next speaker, who can best address this, is our District Governor, Sharon Johnson from Rotary District 7950.
Thank you, everyone, and good morning. It is a tremendous honor to be here with all of you today as we install this peace pole, a symbol that speaks to the very heart of Rotary mission to promote peace and understanding throughout the world. This peace pole represents more than just an object standing tall in your community. It stands as a beacon of hope, a reminder of our shared responsibility to foster peace in our daily lives. Every side of this peace pole with its message, "May peace prevail on earth," in different languages, reflects Rotary's global commitment to inclusivity, diversity, and dialogue. We may speak different languages, come from different cultures, or live in different parts of the world, but we all share a common desire for a world where peace reigns. As Rotary members, we are called ambassadors of peace. From our work in local communities to our global initiatives, peace is at the core of everything we do. Whether it's through our literacy programs, clean water projects, or conflict resolution efforts, Rotary demonstrates that true peace is built when we work together to meet the basic needs of people. Today's installation of the peace pole is a reminder of that powerful role we play in peace building. It is also a symbol of hope. Hope that through our actions, both big and small, we can make a lasting impact on our communities and beyond. In my role as District Governor, I am especially proud of the way our clubs have embraced our theme, the magic of Rotary, this year. The real magic, of course, is the collective effort we make toward creating a world where peace is not just a dream, but a reality. Each of you here today, whether you are a Rotarian or a friend of Rotary, plays a part in that journey toward peace. As we install this peace pole, let it serve as a daily reminder of the promise we bring as Rotarians, a promise to live the values of peace, bridge divides, and to bring people together and leave our communities and our world a better place than we found them. Thank you all for being a part of this special moment. Together, through our dedication, service, and unwavering belief in peace, we can ensure that Rotary's vision of a more harmonious world will continue to thrive. May peace prevail on earth. Thank you.
Our last but no way least is Fran Jeffries, who is a member of the Rotary Club of the Bridgewaters. She chairs the District Peace Building and Conflict Prevention Resolution Committee, a woman who is instrumental to peace building and who I consider my mentor.
You've had many touchstones in each of the former presenters, but I'd like to invite you back to the children's library idea. And we're at this entrance, and to reach inside and find your child that is eager to learn, that's willing to change, and that always will take action. And I would encourage you as you leave, no, I wouldn't encourage you, I would ask you to do this. As you leave, please whisper or touch the peace pole with a specific action you can carry out in your place. Every one of us has that potential. And so that is the message today, and to be reminded every time you see that that's a call to action. It's not a nice symbol anymore. It's actually a call to action for this community and for our world. Thank you.
So I would ask Senator Keating if you would be so kind as to unveil the peace pole.
Ready? Yep.
Of the Rotary Club of Bourne-Sandwich, I thank you for taking the time out of your busy schedules to promote peace in the town of Bourne, and hope that peace may always prevail on earth. When you see a veteran or a person who serves the military, please thank them for their service to show your appreciation for the peace in our country. Thank you so much, everyone.